Yeah, so first of all, I'll introduce brief about myself that my name is Raj, and I have like 20 years of experience in PHP, Drupal, Laravel, and
Hmm.
it's all related to PHP technology. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
and I'm currently working in one of the organization. Okay,
Hmm.
and I'm giving the training for quite a long time as a corporate training, online training, classroom training, like that.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
and in my training I'll be giving some real time project based training.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, and all my training content, which I'm going to show this document, Word document.
Hmm.
And one more thing, like in my training, normally you can see in other institute what they will do. They will make 30% to 60% time they will waste in writing the notes.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
for me, I have already pre-written notes are there.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm not going to write any notes. Like you can see here, the class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
and I'm not I'm going to record. Okay, I'm going to
Hmm.
record the each and every class, like how
Hmm.
currently I'm recording.
Hmm.
I'll record, and I'll create the one share point like Google Drive, and
Hmm.
every day after class I will post there, and you can download from there.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hmm.
like if you see here, for this guy, he's already attending one training. For
Hmm.
him, how I uploaded Laravel class 1, class 2, like that.
Hmm.
So this same format, whatever notes are there, and a video. Okay,
Okay.
similar way for class 2, class 3 notes, video.
Hmm.
Okay, like class 5 or class 7 notes, video.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
and whenever some real time coding wise also,
Hmm.
maybe initial one or two classes won't be much coding. Okay,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
once the coding will start, you know
Hmm.
the code also I'm going to, like if you see this one here, some files are there.
Hmm.
Okay,
PHP files.
then some notes are there, and then video are there.
Hmm.
So depending upon how the class will move, accordingly,
Hmm.
I'm going to send you the notes.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
and obviously in the training there will be one small project also. Okay,
Hmm.
project will be like kind of CRUD operation only, not much, but
Hmm.
I'm going to cover end to end. End to end means, like if you assume any project, world any project, how the controller, how the model, how the view will work, how
Hmm.
the controller data will be moved to view, how the view data will be moved to other view data, how the
Hmm.
passing the value from one page to another page, how the route will work, different types of route,
Hmm.
passing the route value from one page to another page. Those are the real time topics which definitely is going to use in the
Hmm.
project. Okay,
Hmm.
that
Okay.
I'm going to explain you.
Hmm.
Okay, so overall, as per my understanding, as per my experience, because I am working on real time Laravel project also, so based on the my understanding, wherever I feel that this concept is required for project
Hmm.
or training, that I'm keeping here.
Good,
Okay,
sir. Hmm.
so let me scroll down this. Okay,
Hmm.
uh, okay, so first of all, you can see here Laravel installation.
Hmm.
Okay, so here I can say software installation. I can say
Hmm.
software installation. Okay, like if you talk about the software installation, okay, in this software installation, there is a few softwares are required, like Apache and MySQL is required. Okay,
Okay.
Composer is required. So Composer is like is a dependency manager. Okay, to that Laravel is a kind of command line, artisan command we are going to run. Okay, to work with the artisan command, this dependency manager is important. Okay, so that we are going to install it. Okay, then we are going to install the Git base. Okay, we are going to install the VS Code. So to write some Laravel code, so VS Code is kind of free. Okay, and in VS Code there is some extensions are there for Laravel. Okay, so
Okay.
this class 1 itself we will cover this. These all extension we are going to install. Okay, because these extension have their own features. Like say for example Laravel Extra Intelligence. If you are writing any Laravel code and if any syntax error is coming, it will help you. Like similar way Laravel go to view. So go to view, what it will do. Let's say if you are writing model, or if you are writing controller, and in controller file if you are calling any view, so through controller itself, if you click on the view, it will open the view file.
Okay.
Okay, like Laravel blade formatter. Laravel using the blade templating system to creating the template. I mean view, I can say.
Okay.
Okay, so this formatter also will help, because this blade is following some set of rules, syntax, and if you are getting any syntax error in Laravel, this will help you.
Okay.
Okay, so like that, these all extensions are very important for before starting the Laravel training. Okay, so in the class 1 mostly we will check whether all these softwares are installed or not. Okay,
Okay.
once
Actually, sir, I have installed everything except Git base.
so that's what I'll check one by one. If everything is okay, then we need to see the version also.
Yes, yes.
Like what version you are using, what Composer version, what PHP version, what Apache version we are using. So it should be the latest version.
Okay.
Okay, so that is also important, because we need to see the comparison support of the Laravel. Community support we have to see, because if you are starting any project, so which Laravel version is okay to start. Okay, then after that in PHP, okay, in PHP there is a configurations, PHP configurations.
That's right.
Okay, so this PHP configuration is very, very important. Okay, like nowadays, see, if I talk about the previous, once I was a developer in 2006 5, that time there will be senior developer will be working and helping everything. Nowadays every individual, nobody is senior or junior nowadays. That is the thought. Even though nowadays junior are knowing more than senior, so
Yes.
it is up to you have to enhance your skill on the top level. Okay, you have to prepare yourself like that. Okay, so this configuration and setting is very, very important. Okay, configuration and setting. See, I'm not telling that this is the part of Laravel. Normally we teach in PHP classes,
Yes, yes.
but you know that Laravel is nothing but PHP only. Core is
Mm.
PHP.
Yes.
If you don't know PHP much,
Mm.
and if you don't know PHP and Apache and MySQL configuration,
Mm.
because this configuration play important role in your project, Laravel project.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
so you have to configure your this setting based on your Laravel project.
Mm.
Okay, so once I'll start the real class, I'll explain you like how these configurations, what are the parameters are important. Like for PHP there is a php.ini configuration and setting file, and in the configuration and setting file, see, moreover these are the basic parameters. Okay, but this is not limited to this 5 6, this is not limited to this. We have lots of other parameters are there,
Mm.
and these parameters and their value you have to change. It
Mm.
may be their value for Laravel project will be different, for Drupal project will be different, for Code Igniter or WordPress project will be different.
Mm.
Because sometimes we face the problem once we start work on the real-time environment, real-time project. Okay,
Mm.
so this value sometimes it will give the problem.
Mm.
So what is the best value and what are the different parameters, frequent use parameter, that we
Mm.
have to understand. Okay,
Okay.
you can see here, here also you can find PHP configuration,
So, INI. Yes.
php.ini, Apache
Mm.
configuration, http.conf. But these configurations, how important, how it will play important role in your project, nobody will
Mm.
teach, and
Mm.
because of that there will be lots of issue will be coming.
Yes.
Okay, that we are going to see in details.
Mm.
Okay, once we see that, then from here we'll be starting the Laravel.
Mm.
Okay, so again in Laravel, some basic concepts are there. I know you are the developer and working. Maybe some
Yeah.
of the concept, maybe we can skip that, like
Mm.
Laravel different version comparison. Okay,
Mm.
like Laravel 11.
Mm.
Laravel 11 is the like latest version, right?
Oh, yes.
But how it is different from 10 or 9 or something? Okay,
Mm.
how it's
Mm.
different, and how we are going to compare feature wise.
Mm.
Okay, feature wise how we are going to compare, how the Laravel is going to play important role if you are selecting the wrong version,
Mm.
because we have to see the community support also.
Mm.
Okay, and after that we are going to go ahead with installation of Laravel.
Mm.
Okay, so installation of Laravel, again the composer command is there. You have to run the composer command. Okay, so this is
Mm.
the, you can see, this is the composer command. Okay, you
Mm.
have to run. So here composer, create project, Laravel/Laravel, and this is your folder name.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
so this you have to run in your htdocs, and it
Mm.
will start. And
Mm.
from there we are going to start understanding the folder structure.
Mm.
Okay, the folder structure, like even though like once you start Laravel, some settings are required in that also. Okay, so that we'll see. Then slowly we are going to start working on the Laravel folder structure.
Mm.
Okay, so Laravel folder structure, what are the folders? I mean, for project,
Mm.
for small project, for medium project, for big project, because project wise folder little change here and there.
Mm.
Okay, I know Laravel is giving their folder structure by default.
Mm.
That
Yes.
that primary folder structure we cannot change. But
Yes.
based on my requirement, I can change little bit.
Hmm.
Okay. And then again, where we are going to configure database, public fold, how we are going to do, how we are going to make for automation testing, where we are going to change those settings and all. I'm going to explain you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Then see, artisan command is very very important.
Hmm.
Okay. So command, each activity we are going to do through command only.
Hmm.
So this command, topic wise I have already. Okay, that I'm going to explain you.
Hmm.
I'm going to, as I told, I'm going to explain the Laravel directory structure and how and where we can change the directory based on the project requirement. Okay, that I'm going to tell you. Configurations, Laravel configuration is important, like htaccess configuration, database configuration, session cookie configuration, storage configuration, you know,
Hmm.
those type of configuration, routes.
Hmm.
Okay, what is the best? Different types of routes are there. So once
Hmm.
I'll start the routes,
Hmm.
in routes also we have different types of routes based on the methods are there.
Hmm.
Okay, so that I'm going to explain you. If you see the route topics,
Hmm.
okay. So how we are starting? First of all, what is route? How it's going to play important role? How the basic routes are there? Then
Hmm.
how the multi-level routes are there? Okay.
Hmm.
How we are going to do grouping of routes?
Hmm.
Okay. How we are going to make route SEO friendly? So
Hmm.
like that, so many concepts are there. You can see lots of concepts are there that we are going to understand on the route classes. Okay. Then controller. Again, you know, uh, you know that Laravel is MVC architecture.
Hmm.
Okay, Laravel is MVC architecture. So
Hmm.
MVC architecture, how it will work? That concept, we have to understand.
Hmm.
Okay. So in MVC architecture, what will happen? That model, view, and controller. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, how how they are going to interact? Okay.
Hmm.
How they are going to interact MVC architecture? You can see if any user is trying to access anything and they
Hmm.
are trying to hit on the browser, so
Hmm.
it will go, it will go to I mean on browser. First of all, it will decide the which route.
Hmm.
Okay, and from route, it will hit the controller.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, and
Hmm.
in controller we are going to define the method.
Hmm.
Okay, so in controller file it will go and hit that method, and from method they are going to go and get the data from the model.
Hmm.
So model is kind of all the database logics,
Hmm.
database rendering. We are going to
Hmm.
get this data into controller, and
Hmm.
again this controller we are presenting the data in the form of view,
Hmm.
and through view we are showing the data to end user.
Okay.
So I mean this flow with example I'm going to tell you.
Hmm.
Okay, once we are going to start the actual subject, actual topics,
Hmm.
then we are going to see.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
because this route controller, and in controller we have so many concepts are there. Not only just creating the controller. In controller we can pass the data. How we are going to get the data from the model? How
Hmm.
we are going to get the data from the view in the
Hmm.
controller? Sometime from controller we are passing the data to view.
Hmm.
Sometime from view we are passing the data to controller.
Hmm.
So like that, depending on the requirement, those all process I'm going to tell you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we are going to work on this templating system.
Hmm.
Templating system is blade template is very important.
Hmm.
So in blade template, we'll be having like how the normal PHP file concept.
Hmm.
Normal PHP file, if I tell you to write the loop, for loop and print 1 to 10,
Hmm.
okay, you will be doing looping concept.
Hmm.
But
Yes.
same thing we can do in blade template. Their syntax is different.
Hmm. Hmm.
So we will practice those type of concept, real time concept like loop, condition.
Hmm.
Again in loop we have for loop is there, while loop is there, do while loop is there,
Hmm.
condition is there, if condition, else condition. Again
Hmm.
multi condition is there,
Hmm.
if, else if.
I'll say.
Okay,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
that we have some operators are there.
Hmm.
Operators, you have idea, right, in
Yes,
PHP.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
those concept, okay, those concept we will practice in our blade template,
Hmm.
because their syntax is different. It's
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
like a PHP syntax. Little
Okay.
different is there. Once
Hmm.
you more practice, then tomorrow if you are working on any real time project,
Hmm.
it's going to help you.
Hmm.
Okay, and here also some real time concept we are going to see, like if you are going to create any blade template, see, don't confuse, blade template is nothing but view only,
Hmm. Yes.
but they are following the blade templating engine,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
templating engine have some their own syntax.
Hmm.
Okay, it is I mean, see, this templating introduction or templating system was done in Laravel post version. Okay,
Hmm.
this replace the PHP.
Hmm.
I mean, this is equal to PHP, but what it will do, hacking is very impossible here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, after introduction of blade template, hacking is
Hmm.
impossible here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so this concept we are going to learn.
Hmm.
Then we are going to learn the migration concept.
Hmm.
Okay, see, migration and seeding. There is
Hmm.
a two concepts are there in our PHP. Okay,
Hmm.
migration and seeding. Okay, seeder. So see, migration normally how we do in PHP. If I'll tell you
Post.
to go to PHP myadmin and create one table.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
what you will do, you'll go manually create the table, create the table column,
Hmm.
fields,
Yes.
you can define the size, you can define the data type and all those,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
But
Hmm.
but in Laravel, of course, you can do in that way also. But
Hmm.
if you don't want to do in that way,
Hmm.
Laravel is giving migration concept. Okay, so through a script, okay, through
Hmm.
a script, you can do, you can create the migration file, you can create the database
Hmm.
table, you can modify the table, you can you can create all the constant
Hmm.
means the primary key, foreign key. Just
Hmm.
give me a second, please, just a second.
Okay. Okay.
So, this constant like primary key, you have idea about
Hmm.
primary key, foreign key, all those
Yes, sir.
concept,
Hmm.
like how we are linking the two table, how after linking getting the data from two to three tables in one shot. Those concepts I'm going to tell you. Okay,
Okay.
because in real time those concepts are very very important. Multiple table, how to get the data, how to write the join command, left join, right join, getting the data. Okay,
Yes.
those concept that we are learning here. Okay,
Okay.
then cedar concept. In cedar is there. Cedar concept is something like uh, if you want to data entry manually on the table. Okay, you can migrate it. You can insert the real data. Okay, at pre-prod level. Okay, so cedar is one way and factory is the another way. Okay, so how the factory and cedar is different. Normally in development level we use factory. Okay, and pre-prod level we use cedar concept. Okay, so these all kind of data entry you can see here. This Laravel is giving a method to do that. Okay, so you can see here if I want to insert in student table. Okay, so these are the these are the fields. Okay, fields are there, and based on that how we are doing the data entry. Okay, so to entry we have run method is there. We'll go in details. Okay, once we start the real classes. Okay, so this concept we talking about the migration concept.
And cedar.
Here, migration concept here. You can see migration concept is there. Cedar is there, and then we have factory is there. Okay, that concept these all three concept is similar concept. We are going to go here. Okay, then we are going to go with the using form gathering. I mean, here mainly form based. Form based means how to create the form. If I want to submit the form, how to validate the form. So assuming that if any entire project anywhere any form is coming, how to maintain the security. Okay, like that Laravel is very secure. They are giving some security features, but being a developer you have to utilize that. If you know,
Yes.
then you will utilize. If you don't know, you cannot utilize. And if you're not utilizing means it is equal to your core PHP project. Anybody can hack it.
Yes.
Right? So those concepts I am going to tell you. Okay, like sign up page, login page, how to create, how to validate, those concept, admin panel. Okay, we'll set up some admin panel, like while working in real time project, how to create the admin panel, how to do authentication, authorization, encryption, decryption, those concept. Route, using the controller and route, how to play with URL. Okay, sometime we are going to lock the URL. Sometime we are going to pass primary value, secondary value, tertiary value from one URL to another URL or another page.
Yes.
Okay, how the API, REST API will be working, how to get the call from API. Okay, so that we are going to see. Eloquent ORM is there. That's very important topics in our Laravel. Eloquent ORM. Okay, query builder concept is there. Okay, that we are going to see. These all is help really in our real time project. Okay, query builder. Okay, this query builder, in CRUD operation is going to help you. Okay. Okay, then Ajax. How to utilize Ajax and jQuery in our Laravel. Session concept, cookie concept. That also I am going to teach you.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the concept, but in concept, so many other sub concepts are there. I haven't
Hmm.
mentioned here. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
say for example, one example I'm giving, I'm telling route, but
Hmm.
again in route, so many concepts are there.
Hmm.
Like how we are going to do, if I'm creating the route, and similar route I'm creating, how do I group it? Anonymous route also I can create. I can
Hmm.
create the grouping route. Again in route we have different methods are there. Get method is there, post method is there, delete method is there. So many methods are there. Using that, how to handle that route?
Hmm.
Okay, so that is there in our details notes.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so in this way, and by end of the day there will be one project also.
Hmm.
If you want, I will write here. uh, Laravel CRUD operation.
Hmm.
Okay, Laravel CRUD operation.
Sir, what is CRUD?
CRUD means create, read, update, and delete. This
Okay.
is kind of project.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so one
Hmm.
project is there, and there will be assignment project also.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
of course, like every class,
Hmm.
I will give some assignment.
Okay.
I will give some assignment.
Hmm.
Okay, but in the last, I will give assignment project.
Hmm.
Assignment project. See, assignment project will cover till now whatever we taught, the summary.
Hmm.
Okay, that summary will come.
Okay.
Okay, so in this way, I'm starting the training and the real time, all the topics I will do, implement it. It's not
Hmm.
like a previous implemented and just I will showcase.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, I will do
Okay.
implementation. Some running notes also will be there. Running note means, while taking the class, other than
Yes.
whatever concepts are coming, I'll keep on writing also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So this is all about the demo class. Demo
Hmm.
class means planning, and by
Hmm.
end of the day, what you are learning, and
Hmm.
whether it is fulfilling your requirement or not.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think I already share you this note. If you want, I'll share you one more time in the WhatsApp.
Hmm.
Okay, and based on that, if you have any question, you can